What is going on, guys? This is Tyler Lamb here, and I put together this video to do a Spin Rewriter 3.0 review. So I'm going to go into a bit of what Spin Rewriter is, and I'm also going to do a little bit of a demonstration on how to use Spin Rewriter as well. Now, obviously, as the name suggests, Spin Rewriter 3.0 is an article spinning software. And what Spin Rewriter does for you is it'll take any piece of content that you have, any kind of article that you've written, and it will automatically spin it into a unique article or multiple unique articles, depending upon how many articles you need. All right. Now, previous softwares that have been used like this, and one that most of you probably already know of and probably have already used, is the Best Spinner. A lot of people use the Best Spinner because of its ability to auto spin for you. Now, I used Best Spinner in the past, and the problem I had with the Best Spinner is that even though it had that auto spin feature for you, the content that came out from the auto spin, the content wasn't very readable, and so it was hard to use that content if you're submitting it to article directories where they review and have to approve your article before it'll be submitted. Or in the cases of all the updates that Google has done lately with all the animal updates, the panda and the penguin and all those type of things, Google now more than ever, they know when you're doing spin syntax if it's poorly done. If the article doesn't read well, then the algorithms in Google are able to tell that it's spun content, and so you'll get penalties for that, for submitting that spun content in the form of if you're trying to do it for SEO or whatever purpose you're doing it for. So about a year ago or so, I came across Spin Rewriter, and at the time it had just recently come out, so they were still making advancements and everything like that. But now Spin Rewriter 3.0, it has its auto spin feature, which is actually the main thing that it does. You don't have to worry about manually spinning the article with this feature. You come in, you click a button, and it automatically does it. And it actually spits out very, very readable content. I was actually surprised how well the content read. It basically looked like you gave your article to somebody else. They read it and then they rewrote it in different wording and different phrasing, so that it would be its own unique article. And that's exactly what this software does. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in to a Spin Rewriter, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a demonstration of how to use it. So if you decide to go ahead and purchase, I forgot to mention that real quick. If you decide to purchase Spin Rewriter, they do have a 5-day free trial going on right now. All right, that you can try it out for 5 days, obviously for free. And then they also have this 70% launch discount. They actually have it to where you can get Spin Rewriter like a full year subscription for something stupid like $60 or something like that. Yeah, $59.10. All right. Or if you want to do a monthly subscription, you can do $27. So it's up to you. A 5-day free trial to start. After that free trial, you don't have to worry about it automatically renewing. You just, if you want to keep it, you go ahead and do the 27. If not, then you just let it go, or whatever the case may be. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do it. When you log into Spin Rewriter, this is what it looks like back here. When you want to go ahead and spin an article, you're just gonna come up here and click Rewrite Your Articles. Let me log back in. It's taking a minute. Let's see. Alright, so we finally got logged back in here. Alright, so like I was saying before, you'll go ahead and click Rewrite Your Articles. Alright, And then in this box right here, you paste whatever content you have. Now I'm gonna come over to this page right here. I actually have a review article on Spin Rewriter that I actually am going to take and spin here. Alright, so you just come here, you'll paste your content in here. Let's give it a quick look around. Let's see. Get rid of that. Some of these alt tags from these images that I had in that article. Let's see. Alright, so you got your article posted in here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click start the rewriting process, but you actually have an option to even spin the text in your article on a paragraph and a sentence level. So instead of it just spinning words and having similar versions come out, you can also have it spin sentences and paragraphs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I like that feature. And to do that, I'm just going to actually do these first two. Actually, I won't even do that. I'm just going to do the first one. Alright, so then we're going to click Start Rewriting Process. It's just going to take a few seconds. It's going to go through and find all the synonyms in your article that it can use. And then once it's done, it's going to come up and show you all the synonyms that it has the ability to rewrite. Alright, so here you go. So everything in the green basically is what it can rewrite here. Alright. Now if you're doing this for SEO purposes, obviously there's going to be certain keywords that you're going to want to leave in there. So what you can do is you can click on settings, and well, actually this isn't the part, but settings, this will give you to what kind of uniqueness that it'll spin your article. So if you have it on this, which is medium, if cinnamon spin rewriter believes are correct. If it does all synonyms that just might be correct, but it has a potential for low readability, and then only synonyms that spin rewriter is actually confident about, low risk, high readability. I actually like this one better because it always gives me that the most readable versions that come out. So I'll go ahead and do that. Then when you come and you click one-click rewrite, this is what I was talking about. This is where it's going to give you the ability to protect certain keywords. So obviously, I'm doing a review on Spin Rewriter, then obviously my keyword would be Spin Rewriter and review. Alright, so I would protect those, and you've got different options you can mess with here, but I don't worry about those. Just click to start the one-click rewrite process. And it'll take a minute or two here, so I'm just gonna pause the video for a second while it does that, and then I'll resume it once it comes up. So give it 1 second. Alright, so it finally finished doing the whole rewrite process, and you'll see here all the spin text that it added to the article here, and how much it's actually spinning. You can see all the green here, so it's spinning a lot of the content in here, so it's going to be very unique. And as you scroll down to the bottom, you'll actually see here it actually says billions of possible versions, 99% on average. So once it finishes doing that, you're going to come down to the bottom, you're going to click continue to the final step, and then from that point it's going to, as you can see here, it says the text will soon be finalized, and bam, it's done. So all from this point, basically you just have to do is, if you want to give your article some kind of name, so when it saves you know what it's talking about, you can do that, or you can just kind of leave what it takes from your very first line. Alright, and then you'll basically be done. If you want to generate a unique version of the text, just click here. It'll give you a completely unique version of your article right here, and bam, you're good to go. Or if you're going to submit your if you want to submit your spun content into like some kind of article directory submission software or whatever the case may be, you can just take all the entire content with the spin text right here and go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and click save. And that's basically how you use it. So that's basically it for this review on Spin Rewriter 3.0. If you want to check it out, like I said, go ahead and there'll be a link somewhere below this video. Click it. You got a 5-day trial to test it out. Very, very effective software, very easy to use, and that's basically it. So go ahead and check it out. Click on the link below so you can get a 5-day free trial and start using the software for yourself.